Imagine a garden so full of color and soft light that it feels like spring has wrapped you in a warm, floral embrace and never plans to let go. This is where every corner waits to bloom, and every day feels like it starts with a deep, happy breath. I wander along the sun-warmed path and feel the gravel crunch underfoot, the air fragrant with crushed foliage and sweet petals. The low stone wall hugs the clearing like a secret, and a wooden trug overflows with blooms that look hand-picked moments ago. Light pools on the weathered bench where I sit, fingers brushing rough timber, and for a breath the world narrows to scent, color, and the slow, quiet joy of a garden made for gathering. The picket gate opens and a ribbon of color leads me beside the fence. The rhythm of drifts feels like a well-loved song, soft and familiar. I stoop to touch foxgloves reaching like whispered letters, and the stool by the path promises small pauses for clipping, laughing, tasting sunshine. The whole border hums with possibility, as if any moment someone will arrive to bind stems into a grateful bouquet. Stepping onto the circular path feels like entering a gentle stage where every bloom has its cue. The radial beds pull my gaze to the vibrant center and then outward to softer edges. Sunlight catches on glass jars waiting to be filled, and I imagine the slow, happy work of snipping stems into arrangements. There's a composed, comforting energy here, orderly yet exuberant, that makes me want to stay and potter all afternoon. The courtyard narrows the day in the best way. Walls hold warmth and scent, and sweet peas climb in a private embrace beneath the lime-washed flaking paint. Sound is softened here. The distant village, a bird's call, and the table with clippers becomes an altar to small domestic rituals. I lean against the cool wall, inhale a cloud of perfume, and feel the tidy chaos of flowers soothe everything away. I climb the terrace slope, and each level reveals a new, generous note of color. Stepping stones lead me up through layered textures like pages in a beloved book. The descending terraces make the garden feel both abundant and intimate, each drift feeding the next in a soft cascade. When I reach the top, the view opens like a promised afternoon, sun on petals, wind in leaves, and the slow contentment of something carefully grown. From the greenhouse doorway, the world smells of soil and green things coming to life, and buckets of cut stems sit like small trophies of the day's labor. Light pours through glass and paints everything with a hopeful clarity. I run my hand along the bench and feel nails split wood warmed by the sun. It's practical here, clippers, labels, buckets, yet the act of harvesting feels almost devotional, quietly alive with purpose. Pushing the gate aside, the garden welcomes me with a soft hush. An overflowing trough beside the path is a laugh of color against mossy stone. The entry feels like a secret revealed to someone who knows how to appreciate small treasures. A pair of clogs, a chalked plant list, the smell of damp earth. Standing there, I feel held by the garden's gentle insistence to slow down and linger. Following the curved path is like reading a sentence that bends and resolves in the most satisfying way. The border's soft arcs guide my steps and calm my thoughts. I stoop to gather a wicker basket of blooms and feel their weight shift, a tactile proof of the garden's generosity. Sunlight threads through foliage, throwing warm patterns on the gravel, and everything seems to agree. This is a place for gentle, uninterrupted pleasure. This mixed kitchen garden feels like the soul of daily life. Flowers and chard growing as companions, scent and flavor braided together. Standing at the kitchen door, I watch stems sway and imagine vases on the windowsill catching the last of the afternoon light. There's a practical poetry here. Beauty and sustenance side by side, and the quiet delight of gathering both for a meal and a bouquet. Sitting beneath the fruit tree, the world seems tucked into a softer focus. Dappled light drips through leaves and dusts petals with gold. The sheltering branches make this corner feel private, as if the whole garden is pausing with me. I tuck my knees close, breathe the sweet, delicate perfume of small blooms, and sense the slow, contented rhythm of a place that rewards gentle attention with abundant calm. The meadow edge feels wide and unhurried, like a conversation that keeps returning to the same warm memory. Cosmos sway like loose laughter, and seed heads nod in the breeze. I spread a blanket and watch light move across the swathes of color, imagining vases filled with sunlit, airy stems. The border bleeds softly into the lawn, and the feeling is effortless, a lived-in, generous stretch where time slows in the best possible way. Walking the softened geometry of the knot reinterpretation is a quiet surprise, contained shapes filled with exuberance, order that makes room for wildness. From above, the pattern delights the eye, but up close the planting breathes and spills, and I find myself reaching for a stem to test its perfume. It's a garden that balances discipline and abandon, and being there feels like holding both structure and freedom in one warm, floral hand. The narrow wall-side border feels like a comforting secret kept beside the cottage's skin. Light from the window warms terracotta and spills onto trailing blooms. I perch on a low hook and tuck a posy into my lap, the texture of linen and flower stalks mingling pleasantly. The space is small but full of intimate moments, the hush of petals against glass, the tethered ribbons, the quiet work of tending that feels more like conversation than chore. At the pond's edge, the garden seems doubled, outward color and inward reflection combining into a softer, quieter brightness. Stones are warm underfoot and water breathes cool against the reed margins, while alliums lift like punctuation marks mirrored below. I sit on the milking stool and drape bunches across the rim, watching sunlight travel across petals and water alike. There's a contemplative hush here that feels restorative and small-scale magnificent. As you step away from the screen, carry that feeling of soft abundance into your own outdoor corners. Let each plant, color, and curve invite you to linger, breathe, and believe that even small spaces can hold the quiet magic of a dream garden.